Hello, Taurus. How are you? I know this is a little different because Hecka, Chewy, please, not right now. It is a lot different. I am inside. But guys, Hecka, honey. Um, okay. I guess my little furry friend. You want to say hi to the camera then? Uh, this is gonna be a little different because it's really cold outside. I could put the heater out, but I'm just gonna give this a shot. I felt like this was right. And so I'm just gonna say the usual and then we'll get started. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Doesn't have to. It's just not your reading if it doesn't resonate with you at all. But other than that, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. No worries, no problems. But other than that, that's pretty much it. There is no timestamp anymore on my readings. Now, this is the newest one. So, of course, you can tell how old a reading is based on, sorry, deep breaths. Are you guys anxious about something? Because, I've been taking deep breaths ever since I turned on the camera and got into your energy. Whew, Jesus. So, anyway, so if there is some anxiety, I'm definitely in your energy. If this resonates with you, you're probably very anxious about something. Anyway, but yeah, no timestamp, but you can tell if it's the newest, and that's that. If you find this later on, it's perfectly fine. It's meant for you. The message is meant for you no matter when you find it. So I just, putting on oh, March, blah, 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 and it's like, but what if they needed to hear that? It's just like, whatever, dude. No timestamp. No worries. It's just an illusion anyway, right? So I was going to pre-shuffle this, and I did, but I'm still going to shuffle it in front of you. I always do that because, it's good to see, hey, they did shuffle it. There's not any, which I don't think any readers do that, and shame on them if they do, set out the cards to get a certain message, which is kind of weird. It's just are you trying to, target somebody? It's it's kind of like the thing in church. It's like, was that sermon about me? It's like, I ain't right. Bitch, that's why I don't come here. Anyway, so let's just get some messages. In your headspace, the Knight of Wands reversed. So, yeah, that might be where the anxiety is coming from. It's mentally, do I want to move forward? Probably not. With whatever. Okay. In your heart space, you are at conflict. I really don't feel like this is that conflict with people necessarily. Un dragon. I'm not used to this, man. It's like, where's my camera? And then we have the Knight of Cups in the exterior, how it's affecting your exterior. Are you wanting to extend love to somebody or give an offer, or are you waiting on an offer? That could be why you're so nervous and why you're kind of at conflict in your heart. You're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just live here. I'm just here on earth just like you. I don't have answers. I feel that. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. These literally are two Sagittarius cards. So, and a lot of Tauruses that I know, deal with Sag. So it's just oh. Doesn't have to be, though. Doesn't have to. All right? It's just funny. But, in your mind, even though there's this reluctance to go forward with something, you're having patience. You're kind of keeping the balance here. But, what really caught my eye that I never noticed before was one foot dipped into the water. And you're like, I'm just going to see. Let's just see. The Empress reversed. You could be at conflict with a Libra, I think. Yeah, a Libra, I guess. Anyway, it's a mix. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to read intuitively because that's what I do. And right now it's telling me that this could possibly be a get sibling. This could also be, for those of you with this Knight of Cups, though, Because the Knight of Cups, it doesn't have to be romantic. Like, I'm not talking about incest here. I'm talking about extending love, just an offer, or maybe even a peace offering. That's another message I'm getting. But this also could be, doesn't have to be a woman, but like a feminine energy, very feminine. I mean, prego. You could be at conflict with, if you're a Taurus, that's a male, you could, or identify as, you know what I fucking mean. This could be your partner, your wife, or whatever. Or just a very feminine being. I feel like there's this conflict with either someone who's pregnant or a very, feminine being. This could also be that the conflict within your heart has to do with things that are trying to come to fruition in your life. Fertility, abundance. It could be blocking your abundance, this conflict in your heart space. And then we have the Magician. Shit. Do you even realize that you're manifesting love? I think in the exterior, you're really trying to manifest a lot of things. You're trying to, it's almost, because in your heart, it's like, do I though? And then here it's like, because I'm creating all this stuff. But it's not reversed, so it's something, and here's your card, but it's reversed in your headspace. You might not be feeling like yourself lately. Something might have thrown you for a loop. Something could have kind of caught you off guard to the point where you're just like who am I? Level, you're not as level as you usually are. And we'll clarify these more. So just the beginning. Let's not panic. Queen of Swords. I mean, shit. Reversed. Ugh, the truth, man. God. The Queen of Swords can represent Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And it doesn't have to be a woman. It is simply a feminine energy. Okay. And King of Swords reversed. So, oh, damn. I mean, okay. And the Fool are embarking on new adventures, that Imagine Dragon song, standing on the edge face up. They're talking about the Fool card. Taking chances. Taurus. I know that's not your forte, but I'm proud of you. As a cardinal sign, in this, I'm cardinal everywhere in my chart, but still, it's I'm proud of you, though. That's not easy for Tauruses. So there is a lot of hope and new beginnings here, okay? This whole reading, literally the whole undertone of this reading is new beginnings. The Fool. A lot of people make joke you fool, but I mean, that's not what it means. So, fuck it. So what I'm seeing is that in your headspace, I feel like with your card reversed, it was almost like, was there even a choice though? With the Knight of Wands, I'm feeling this playful energy with you guys, but at the same time, it's kind of like that nervous laughter. It's I don't know what's going on. And I get it. Lots of deep breaths, a lot of anxiety. But I'm here to kind of talk to you guys about that. So it's good. Put those back on there. Now what I'm seeing here with your overall energy, really giving me some depth. This Fool, this move, in life that you didn't probably plan on has really got you it's weird because it got you kind of held back in the mind space. It's how do I mentally move forward? But then again, you have the Temperance card, which like I said could represent Sagittarius, but I really feel you're just feeling it out. You're not desperately looking for answers right now, hence the Fool energy. That's why I see that toe dipped in the water really got my attention. It was well, we'll just see how this goes. Now, I'm just going to try and keep myself balanced. I'm going to keep my, like, bitch face, no love, like, just a straight face. I'm just going to keep calm, you know, think on the bright side to the best of my ability. This, you know, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's fine. That's what I'm getting. Which is awesome because, you know, having the Knight of Wands reversed and even your card reversed. So there's this imbalance within you and you know it in your headspace, but you're also able to separate those anxieties from taking over. Like, you know, this is a new beginning and that it's going to be uncomfortable. And I think you've accepted this. Now, in your heart space, there's still conflict. And of course, because, you know, heart wants what it wants. Now, you may be dealing with the Queen of Swords, that's air energy, or the Empress, which is divine feminine energy. But we have the King and Queens in here. It's weird. If you are like, if you're a part of the LGBTQ community, so this could be about maybe your heart wanting a more feminine energy, and then in the exterior, turning down a masculine energy. That's one message I get. But there's this huge conflict. It could be between the Empress and the Queen, possibly. The Queen of Swords. But the thing about these being reversed, if these are about people and like you're in the middle of a conflict, or I feel like you have a choice, because Taurus, you have a choice. Don't get in the drama of like, what the fuck? Like, don't. I feel like also this could be that there's this because here's the thing with the Queen of Swords reversed, that could be a very manipulative energy as well. So it's what I'm getting is don't punk yourself out of the promise because of either these two people or these two energies reversed. Like, learn to like stand in your power, speak your truth, don't stay silent, don't get this so imbalanced in your heart space and bring conflict to yourself. And like I said, we'll clarify more because here's the speak cards. This stone was pulled out for that. So, but in your exterior, like how it's going to affect your exterior, there is some kind of offer. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but there's some kind of offer here that I think, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, that you done manifested. So, I mean, congrats, I guess. But with the King of Swords reversed, I feel like that's letting go of somebody who could be very destructive. Because the thing is, the King of Swords right side up can be very logical. You know, but it's necessary, you know, logical and methodical, and that's cool. Like, that's awesome. Except, you know, sorry, I gotta put this here. Except, you know, when it's reversed, they're very cold. So if you are offering something to somebody and they're just kind of turning the cold shoulder, or they're being in like a really cold energy right now, don't fuck with it, okay? Like, you're manifesting things in your life right now. There's a lot of changes, I feel, going on for a lot of my, like, people that I know that who are Tauruses. And that's just all around, man. Like, I still see the titles of, like, my fellow tarot readers. And it's all, like, we are all on the same page. And there's not a little group where we're like, okay, so Tauruses are going through this. You know, like, fucking the cards just fall out, man. Can't plan it. But you guys are manifesting some wonderful shit, including love into your life. This could be that don't be cold. Like, don't be cold. Like, come on now. Stop it. Just, this is why we can't have nice things, Taurus. Be nice to yourself. So, the headspace spirit. What's going on? Oh, shit. Okay. Memories of love in the headspace. So, she's gonna kill me. You know who you are if you're watching this. I don't make this up. It's fallen out. Anyway, I knew yours is going to be longer. Like, you guys, Cancer, Gemini, and Scorpio are all super long. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I've already planned it. Memories of love. So, memories of love going on in your headspace. Damn. So with the Six of Cups, that is memories of love. That is, obviously. I feel like with you not feeling like yourself, being patient, with the Knight of Wands not wanting to move forward, I think that you understand with this, that this, I think, you know, like this has either already come around and now you're reflecting on these memories and having patience with yourself on how to move forward with it, or you're starting to think about love and unknowingly manifest it and be like, nah. I mean, what's up? Like, but if you are thinking about someone that you loved, they're like, whoever you thought of the second I said memories of love, that is who, that's who is that, like, that about. The Knight of Wands, by the way, is a very, like, I hate to say it, but it's true. Like, it's a immature kind of energy, like fuckboy energy, but it's reversed. So it's just kind of like, maybe they're growing out of that. I don't know. I took it as you guys like being hesitant to move forward with something. So it could go either or. Isn't it weird how we have a heart card in the head space and then we have a head space and a heart space? Like, what? So, trapped in fear. Damn, you know what? If there is a new love offering coming into your life and you're sitting here and you're all cold and you're all like, nyeh, 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 nyeh. Bitch, like, listen. That's just how I talk. I talk like that to myself sometimes, but all in good fun. No, seriously, I get this. I get it. But the thing about the Eight of Swords is that it is in your head. It is trapped in fear. But notice the sun, like, shining through. Okay? You're not really trapped. And you know that, Taurus. And anything that is hurting your heart is from the headspace. And what's weird is that your heart's trying to reach the headspace, and the headspace is reaching the heart space. So your heart's saying, hey, like, hold on to the good things and all of the good memories and all of the wonderful things that you've experienced in your headspace. Hence why there's just a little dose of peace here in the headspace. But then your heart space is all like dragons and shit. Like, huzzah. Like, just going nuts. You know? I think it's time to, like, make a bridge between the two. So that you can deal with this. You know, it's normal, it's natural for something new or a new beginning that you feel this way. All right? It's understandable. But I think it's time to make a bridge between the two. Because both are trying to talk to each other and they're just kind of like bypassing each other. It's like, oh, like, I'll talk to you later. And then just, bye. So it really is. It's time to connect the two, all right? And don't feel guilty for, like, feeling this way. It's natural and you do need to go through it. There is no skipping the steps. But, you know, it's just weird that they're trying to communicate. That's the message I'm getting. They're trying to communicate to each other, and it's just like time to join forces, so to speak. So, let's get one for your exterior. It'll come out if it's meant to. So, I just let whatever... Wow, you know what? It's only because I said it, right? My gracious. Firm foundation, yes. Starting from the bottom again. Starting new beginnings. You are literally building the foundation for your future. Okay? You are starting over in some way, shape, or form. With the root chakra, with firm foundation, this could also be trying to hold too tightly to your reality, but I really don't feel that right now with the Fool card especially. And it's a new beginning. So there is some truth that it's coming to you, you know, triumphant success. Blech. Rest and rejuvenation, spiritual strength. Yeah, like this is going to change everything in a positive way, regardless of how it may look now or feel. Now for this last row, you have victory and success, light and hope. So if you're feeling hopeless right now and the cold energy, like that cold air energy, which I actually feel is that Taurus is unintentionally or maybe even intentionally embodying, isn't going to serve you. Now, hope, that's, there is a human there in the middle, all right? And I believe that's you. Like it's time, like, to birth a new age. It's time to move forward in a positive way and allow that to happen. It's not all bad. I mean, I can't tell you how you feel, and I'm not saying that feeling that way is like, but it's not. There's a lot of good things coming, I promise. All right? The anxiety's starting to lessen as I go on. I think sometimes it's just really good to hear that, or have things said to us that we already know about. Because I don't think this is anything new to you guys. Not at all. But it's good to hear it, instead of just stuck in our heads. But like I said, the heart space and the head space are trying to communicate, and they just kind of like look like they're bypassing each other. So if there's some way, like a meditation, classic, or just do something that's fun, something that really, over the holiday. So memories of love, you could be thinking of something that happened over the holiday. Maybe you need a vacation. Who knows? But it could have, winter, I was just about to say that. I was like, something could have happened over winter. The huge change could have happened over winter. All right? Gaslighting. Okay, so this is usually a very serious card for me, but actually I got a different meaning from it. So I'm really at peace right now, actually. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have gates. So yes, it's, you create your own reality, all right? And once the floodgate opens, it fucking opens. So then we just have to take it as it comes. With gaslight here in the heart space, I feel like you punk yourself out of the promise. I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you one thing, like, hey, yes, this is going to be good. This is going to be great. And then you kind of make yourself feel crazy for whatever you're feeling. It could be about somebody. It could be about a Queen of Swords. I think the Queen of Swords is more of, it could be that you're afraid that this Empress energy, this very nurturing, strong energy, whoever this may be, could possibly be cold towards you or non-reciprocal. And it's really getting you caught in your feels, and like, the reason why you're trapped in fear is because you're making yourself feel crazy for it. Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about what I just said. That may just be just for a few of you. But gaslighting is when you know something and then someone intentionally makes you feel crazy, like that didn't happen or whatever. If you don't know what gaslighting, hey Hecka, if you don't know what gaslighting is, look it up. But we can do that to ourselves. Maybe we've experienced that in the past, and that's kind of like our inner voice that we need to reprogram. But yeah, don't make yourself feel nuts for something that you know intuitively. Because the thing is that even if someone does react this way, or a situation does turn out to be like, just, not the best, it doesn't mean that you were crazy for it. Okay? I think you're being a little too hard on yourself in the heart space, all right? There's no need. You guys are on this journey. It's about learning, and you don't learn unless you've been through some shit, and it's okay. Now, winter, that is what we're in right now. So this is here and now. So lots of big changes. It's happening right now. That's obvious. Winter. It's all happening right here, right now. All of this stuff, like, it's all being manifested, baby. Like, new, like, love offers or offering love. This, it's really funny because, like, I looked at this and it's like, universe, just take my heart. I can't deal with it. Like, you just take all these feelings. I don't need them. You guys are funny. I can't with you. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. I know. Super fucking long, but that's usually how it goes. All right, Spirit. What's a few extra words that you have to speak to our Tauruses during this time? Our beloved Tauruses. I really do love you guys. I know I say it like every time. And every time I say it, it just keeps like getting more serious. All right. Sisterhood of the Rose. You know what? I get freaked out by this because there is a game that's called Rule of Rose, and it's about, okay, just look it up. Like, it's really creepy PS2 game that's super expensive to buy now. And I'm like, really? But Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So for this to be in the headspace, you may want to find a mentor. Or this is like where you're headed. You're thinking of going in this direction for yourself. And I think that would be great if you are thinking of going in that direction, but it's really important to get your heart right. Okay. I'm not talking about get your heart right with Jesus. Like, I'm talking about just get your heart right with yourself. That's like, how are you supposed to extend that to others if you can't do it for yourself? You know what I mean? Oh, this just had to come up in the heart space. Okay, Spirit. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Ugh. I know you guys hate that. I know. I don't do this on purpose. This is Spirit. Take it up with them. So it may be that you're just dissecting certain situations way too much. And it's time to just like look at life as a game. Be like, okay, there's certain things I do have to be serious about, but when it comes to my heart, why don't we keep it a little light? There are certain things to take seriously with the heart space. However, I digress. Like, maybe you've been dissecting a little too much and it's time to like lighten up just a little bit. Okay? Get grounded in the physical realm. I agree. Especially if it says empaths, highly sensitive, connect to nature. So right now, Spirit's saying, look, to do these two things, the best thing for you to do, I know it's cold, but get outside, do what you have to center yourself. Listen to good music, dance around. Hecka and Chewie, stop fighting. That's enough. And just center yourselves. Ground yourself right now. These are a lot of changes and a lot of emotions. It's okay. It's fine. You're gonna get through it. I promise you. It's going to turn out amazing if you just allow it to, okay? Try not to control it too much. Try not to keep it in a little box. Like, fuck boxes. Get them out of here. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and Soul Tribe. God, intuitive hits. So that is what got me. It's like intuitive hits. You guys, I don't give a damn what you think about you. You guys are very intuitive as fuck. And I feel like there's something that you're feeling somewhere in your heart space and you talk yourself out of it and you make yourself feel crazy and you're like, nah, bitch, nah. And it's just like, come on now. Like, come on. So it's all coming together for your headspace. Intuitive hits in your heart space and Soul Tribe. So surround yourself with people. This could be family, friends, family, if you're like me. People who really support you. They could definitely ground you right now. All right? That's how I see that. But I'm just going to randomly pull a card. I know, you're like, Leah, like, goddamn. It's like, what do you want from me? This is me, man. I see people do readings for a fucking hour. I just love you. Just let me love you. God. Okay? We're wrapping it up. I promise. In a pretty little crystal bow. And see, one already fell out. See, we didn't even have to wait long. I hope I can pronounce this. Larimar? Slow your roll? Oh my, I can't. I can't. It's so funny. Like, what? Slow your roll. So if you guys, okay, listen, I know that a rolling stone down, like, what is that saying? Like, a rolling stone, like, down a hill gathers no moss. Maybe that's something you need to say, like, no moss. But people who need it, hot-tempered, any Aries. If you have Aries in your chart, I know I do. I have Aries in, forgot. It's somewhere. Whatever. But, so if you're hot-tempered, or I feel like this is more of, if you need to slow down because of all the chaos and all the change and shit, or if you're getting heated over the situation, time to take a step back, man, or just wear this. I don't have any of this, but you can probably look it up. There's how you spell it. Okay? Awesome. You can pause it. I'm not going to hold it there forever. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Azurite. Explore your hidden depths. So, who needs it? The materialistic. Listen, I'm not trying to, like, poke fun, but that is a thing with Taurians, that apparently that you guys can be materialistic and shit. No shade, just one of those things. We all have our stereotypes and we all got to deal with them. We all love you, but there we go. So if you are being materialistic or vain, always craving, that's not a, you know, that's not like a judgment. That's almost all of us. So it's like always craving more out of life, always craving, you know, like focusing too much on the material aspect. Of course, vain being, you know, how does this look to others? That's the message I'm getting. It's just like, you know, no. Discover with this, explore your hidden depths, dive a little deeper. What is this teaching you? Why is it teaching you what it's teaching you? Okay? I feel led for this one. Emerald. Point your heart towards grace. So definitely, if you're going through all this change, excuse my children, they're loud. You know, enter it with grace for yourself, love and understanding for yourself and others at this time. So love you guys. I'm just gonna leave it there. You know, my kids are getting all crazy now. So it's like, all right, we're just going to end it. But I love you guys. If you like this video, I know it's super long, but love you. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. Because I'm not, like I said, there's no timestamp. So you never know. Now, it is going to be at the beginning of the month and mid-month from now on. So that's going to stay the same. I'm just not going to label them. So you might have to do a little bit more work seeing, like, is that the most recent one? But anyway, I digress. I love you guys. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.